Right, so this is how this came out. The rot is all gone. I got new plates in there. Brought this up here, so that's all new. This is a fresh plate in here. So now I'm gonna just put this doubler up here. That's the bottom part of it. So the other plate is going to go on top of this. I'm actually going to spray some cold galvanize on that, and then I must just make that arc there. And as far as this lot goes, it's kind of following the trajectory that it must be. Just that this bend is not as sharp as this bend. It's a little bit more gentle, but I mean that's nothing. Fender sitting on top of it. So yeah, we're getting there. All right, let's carry on. Okay, so what I thought was worth mentioning is that as far as like this finish goes, in case some guys picked up that it's not exactly the smoothest finish and stuff like that, I actually am planning on flushing out this engine compartment, so this lips and stuff here will all be taken away. So then that automatically will blend in with this, and then obviously there's going to be a layer of body filler just to smoothen things off. That's basically how you do flush bonnets, I mean the engine compartments. So anyway, I'm happy with this. Let's get around here. Okay guys, so this is how this came out now. That's all patched up. Just join in there. There's a bit of a, you can see that's a bit off because I'm going to take that across as I discussed. And actually when it comes here, then I'm actually going to just make it nice and broad so that it can act as a gusset also here, just to like stiffen this corner up. So anyway, next I'm going to take out this section here. I'm actually think I'm going to make this whole plate with this cutout in for this, and then just weld the whole lot up to there. So yeah, I'm just going to spray a bit of primer on here quickly while I work that lot out. Yeah, so it's actually still a little bit puzzling to me as to why the fender is misaligned so much off that sill, you know. Like I said, possibly when I heat it to loosen up the fender from that sill, I can only but have bent it that way. So anyway, I'm going to carry on now with that extension piece that I mentioned, and then I'm going to carry on down the strip. Okay, let's go. Right, so I made this plate like this. You see I made like a little lip up here. I had to obviously split it like that in order to get that curvature. So the idea is for that to slot in. The idea is obviously for that to slot in like this. So something like that. And then when it comes to welding this, and I'll heat this up as I normally do, then heat that flat to and I'll heat this back to meet this at that arc, and I'll actually close this whole lot up like that. I got a little hole here. I'll probably just put a piece in that hole, you know, over here, just to box it in, obviously. And then I cut that rotten section out, putting that in there like that, so it'll sit something like that. Okay, I'm going to put this thing in now, and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Alright guys, so this is how this thing came out. So I made a gusset this way, also just to add a bit of strength for what that's worth. I know I didn't put like a, if I put an edge on here, you know, like a lip, I would have made it a bit stronger than what this is now, but I mean this is more than what this ever had. So anyway, this is how this corner came out now. I'm going to put a bit of primer on here now just to preserve it, and then I'm going to carry on down this way. So let me just stick some of this on, and then I'm going to carry on down here. I actually forgot to show you side that I closed this corner also off here. So I'm obviously just going to put some body filler on and just neaten this up. Not too concerned really because nobody sees this, but I mean that's not the mindset one must have actually. So I'm going to just close this off, neaten this off here, and I think that should be alright for some rust protection. Alright, let's move on down here. Alright, so after this lot, like I said, I'm going to carry on down here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this area up here. You can see I went through there when I split the fender from this. I chopped through there with the blade. So I'm going to clean this area up here, knock that down, and weld this section, weld these slots closed, and then I'm going to start doing this section segment by segment until I get here. Alright, let's carry on. Alright, so I put this piece down here. I'm actually going to cut this section out now and cut it somewhat down here a little bit, so that this piece that I got here with the 90-degree bend will fit in there, something like that. This is actually a piece of tubular steel that I cut, because it's actually the perfect width. It's actually the perfect width, as you can see there, and obviously it has its angles that I need for this edge here. So I'll just cut that out and put this in here, then manipulate this bend to curve in, because I mean this isn't 90 degree, this isn't 90 degrees. So then once this is on there, I'll start manipulating the sections to shape this section here by the strut. This down here, this is kind of 90 degrees, so there shouldn't be an issue here. It's just this section here. Okay, so I'm going to mark this out now and cut it out. Right, so as you saw, I put a tack there and I welded that there. So at this present moment, this is what this section looks like. Then also I started slotting this side here in order to get that slight curve that is required. And then you saw me actually heating this section up and putting the grinder underneath here. That is obviously to make space for this metal to be bent. That's obviously to make, sorry for the blurredness there. That's obviously for this metal, to make space for this metal to be bent in. So that's why I was heating it now. If I feel it like this, it's a little bit warm, but if I just touch it, it's actually flush. So now I can actually start welding this here. And then I'll carry on down. Alright, so while grinding, I came across, this has obviously got some body filler on here, and the body filler chipped off, and I came across that rust spot there, and here's some holes here too. So what I'm going to do is, I see it's lifting up here, it's cracks here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this area up here, just to see what's going on underneath here, and then I want to repair this corner, especially this section here first, before I put this on, you know, because then I wouldn't be able to get so nicely inside there. So I'm going to repair this section first here. This I can do afterwards. I'm going to repair that, then I'm going to put this on, and then I'll tackle this slot here. Anyway, let's carry on. Well, after cleaning that up, I just grind it all over there. Oh, Swiss cheese, guys, Swiss cheese. Alright guys, so anyway, so my intention in this video was to finish off that lip on top, and then I obviously discovered this rust, unforeseen obviously. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I was hoping to have finished that section off in this video, but this car, like I said, is so full of surprises, it's unreal. But I can tell you one thing, when she's done, she might not be OEM, but she will be as good and as strong. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment and share. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to catch more videos of me on this car, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for now.